Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do about it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any of that residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. If you're down and out and angry and depressed, you're the only one that made the mess. You're the only one that can clean it up. Yesterday is gone and we are not promised tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to go over that wonderful list of all the things that control us throughout the day. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people pleasing, not able to say no. Drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself. Distractions everywhere. Then you have nothing but excuses. Gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain. Never having enough. Being in a relationship with a man or a woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually abusing one another. Or you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I want to talk about stop going to war, wars within yourself. Time to love yourself unconditionally. Get the proper help to set yourself free. War starts at home and within. People say they want to be a part of taking care of the world. Well, the world is you, by the way, just so you understand that. And what you do in the world is a reflection on how our world looks like. You are part of that. You are part of the good, the bad, the indifferent. You're a part of the chaos. You're a part of the ugliness. You're a part of the lovingness. You're a part of all that. This is what people, I love it when they say, I'm going to do this, this, and this when I get here. I'm going to do this, this, and this when I get here. But it starts within you. It starts with you getting action. And it's so easy for people to get all these distractions and get caught up with your kids, your friends, your children, your grandchildren, and totally not focus on yourself. That's why when the children move out, so many divorces because the parents never ever worked on their relationship while they were raising their kids. They never had date night. They stopped loving one another. They stopped sleeping together. They stopped having sex. It's very damaging, and it's with everything. You start a career. You do this. But again, if you really care, you will take the time out for things that are important to you. So today, I want you to make yourself a number one priority. Promise yourself no more going to war with yourself, because what you do to yourself is what you do to the people around you. When you abuse yourself, you abuse the people around you. When you hate yourself, you hate the people around you. When you're being judgmental with yourself, you judge every person that comes near you. Everything you do to yourself, you do to the people around you that you love. Period, period, period. You cannot give somebody something else that you do not give yourself. So if you're miserable in a relationship, if you're miserable with your kids, if you're miserable with your work, look in the mirror. It's time. It's you that's the problem. It's always you that's the problem. So if somebody is disrespecting you, have enough respect to walk away and no longer take the abuse. You're done. I don't care who it is. It could be your brother, your sister, your mother, your father, your children, your grandchildren. You do not allow disrespect to yourself, or else you keep getting more of it. Those of you who let their children walk all over you, shame on you. They will never respect you. It's time to step up your game. Stop playing victim. Those of you who want a new job, it's time to look for that new job. Whatever's ruminating in your head all day time, it's time to go to work so you don't have to keep on suffering. Remember, we are in full control of our world. What we do with our world is up to us. It's time to get into action. It's time to respect and love yourself unconditionally. like I said, we're going into a new year. We're going into 2026. And you want to go in with a bang. You want to go in with being on top of your game. You want to go in and not allow anybody to ever hurt you again. We decide whether or not we want to be abused. We decide what kind of life we want to live. We decide what kind of relationship we have. We decide the tone we want to set. It's all up to us. So it's time. And remember, balance. Not too much of anything, our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You cheat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you will get in return. Remember, the goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom, or else your head gets backed up. Remember, if you have an attitude today, be attitude being in the highest possible state of happiness, good humor, and contentment with the way things are. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, we need those breakdowns to have those breakthroughs. Welcome all emotions. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have worth. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world, doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Hey, you manipulators, smooth talkers, narcissisms, your words mean nothing and your actions say everything. I'm going to read a beautiful saying by Michael Singer. Spirituality. Spirituality begins when you decide you will never stop trying. Spirituality is the commitment to go beyond no matter what it takes. It's an infinite journey based upon going beyond yourself every minute of every day for the rest of your life. If you're truly going beyond, you're always at your limits. You're never back in the comfort zone. A spiritual being feels as though they're always against the edge and they're constantly being pushed through it. One should view their spiritual work as learning to live life without stress, problems, fear, or melodrama. This path of using life to evolve, spirituality is truly the highest path. Trust the process. You must go through the darkest night in order to get to the infinite light. What we call darkness is really the blockage of light. The spiritual journey is one of constant transformation. To grow, you must give up the struggle to remain the same and learn to embrace change. Discipline is freedom. The undisciplined mind is like an elephant. If left to blunder out of control, it will wreak havoc. Confront the difficult while it's still easy. Accomplish the great tasks by a series of small acts. Eventually, you realize that you cannot actually hurt yourself to go beyond your psychological limits. If you're willing to just stand at the edge and keep walking, you will go beyond. You used to pull back when it got uncomfortable. It's okay to get uncomfortable. Go beyond where you were a minute ago by handling what's happening now. Imagine the peace that you could experience if you weren't constantly creating and defending your false self. Michael Singer. Okay, I like to read different snippets, and today by Power by Robert Greene, and today's message is: normally, if we pay attention to people's behavior, we are in a rush to fit their actions into categories and to hurry to conclusions. So we settle for the judgment that suits our own preconceptions, or we accept their self-serving explanation. The laws will rid you of this habit by making it clear how easy it is to misread people and how deceptive first impressions can be. You will slow yourself down, mistrust your initial judgments, and instead train yourself to analyze what you see. Well, this is a very powerful statement. It's funny. Like, I've seen this a lot with my work that I do. People only go so far in their recovery, and then they go to somebody to co-sign their bullshit because they can't go any further. So they turn around and bash the person that pushed them and pushed them and pushed them and got them to where they are because they couldn't handle it. And in order to accept lowering their expectations and sending their energy to a lower level, they have to justify that, bash the person that helped them. I've seen this in program. I've seen this in recovery when I remodeled the whole place at the Camel Club. There were people that were were jealous that I was able to do it, and I did it with my own money, and they had to find a way to bash me because they were takers. All they do is take, bash, belittle, degrade anything that anybody that does something great. They can't help it because they're self-serving and they're sick. So this is why I said it's important that you be with people that are much stronger, that you can grow and you can learn from, and that will give you constructive criticism. Constructive criticism is so important in order to grow, heal. I do it with my children. I do it with my grandchildren. It's just amazing how powerful and profound. I'm helping my one grandson. He's on a program and he's doing really, really well. And his mother will never see me eye to eye. And her one liner snippets keeps him on the ground. But as I keep growing with him, he knows better and he's learning. And he's learning to love his mom. He's learning to love the indifference. He's learning to love how different people value different things, but he doesn't have to accept it for himself. Remember, there's a lot. It's easy to go out there and trash. It's easy to go out there and not accomplish your goals. It's easy to go out there and just do the bare minimum. It's easy to go out there and just make it through life. I'm talking to people that listen to my podcast. These are extraordinary people. These are people that want to go the extra mile. These are people that want to change. These are people who are sick and tired of doing the same bullshit over and over and over again. My husband and I, every day that we get up, we live an extraordinary life. We give that extra mile. We give that extra push, that extra boost. When a tenant calls and there's an emergency and we're laying on the bed, and if it's something he could do, he will get out of bed and do it. If it's not, he won't. But we always do go that extra mile for ourselves, for the people we love, for the people we care about, for our tenants, for our work, for our business. That's called an extraordinary life. We just don't go through the emotions and walk around unconsciously. We walk around consciously. So today, what I want you to do is I want you to walk around consciously. I want you to pay attention to your support system. Are you putting yourself around people that you're going to grow, learn, and change from? Are you around people that co-sign your absolute ugliness and bullshit and allow you to get away with it? You really want to look at that. And if you're not happy with the way you're living, and if you're not happy with the people around you, you need to start looking in the mirror and start with you. Start writing down all the things that you want to accomplish and work on one thing at a time. Eventually, it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. What's controlling you? I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. Be true to ourselves. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Everything we do is a practice and a discipline to master what we want. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bail out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. We always lie to ourselves. Two heads are better than one. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I'm willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day that you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, working out, and keeping my food clean. The rest will follow. We can all heal together one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. You could reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. I'm doing workshops, seminars, and speakings one time a month. And if you want to leave your number, I'll go over everything with you. If you want to learn about my services, lifeinharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services. Remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says subscribe. Share it with everybody you love and respect. The more people we help win, the more we win. Start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. There's order into receiving this information. I did it in a playlist. In 30 days, you're going to say, wow. In 1 year, you will not recognize yourself. And remember, I want you to have a surprising day today. And thank you for listening.